Right now, serious political tension is building up in Nigeria following reports circulating that some Fulani leaders are withdrawing their support for President Bola Tinubu over the alleged arrest of former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai and former Attorney General Abubakar Malami in Abuja. Now, before we go deep, I want you to understand something clearly. In politics, information moves very fast. Sometimes reports come out before official confirmation. So, what we are discussing here is based on strong political reactions and public conversations going on. As responsible citizens, we must always wait for verified statements from credible authorities. If you appreciate balanced and professional updates like these, please like this video and subscribe to the channel right now. It helps the channel grow and keeps you informed. What is making the situation very sensitive is the political weight of the two names involved. Nasir El-Rufai is not just an ordinary politician. He was a two-term governor of Kaduna State and has been a strong voice in northern politics for many years. Abubakar Malami also served as Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice. These are powerful figures with deep influence, especially in the northern region. Now, reports suggesting their arrest naturally triggered strong reactions, especially among northern political stakeholders. Some Fulani leaders are said to be expressing dissatisfaction, saying they feel uncomfortable about how things are unfolding. Politics in Nigeria is deeply connected to regional alliances, trust, and long-standing relationships. When major figures from a region face legal or political challenges, it can affect perceptions quickly. But let us break this down in simple English so everyone understands. In Nigeria, support for a president often depends on coalition building. President Tinubu's victory in 2023 was built on strategic alliances across regions, especially in the north. So if any influential northern bloc begins to signal withdrawal of support, it naturally raises political eyebrows. Now, the big question many Nigerians are asking is this about justice or is this about politics? That is the question on everybody's mind. If any arrest truly happened, it would mean there are legal reasons behind it. In a democracy, nobody is above the law. But when high-profile politicians are involved, interpretations quickly become political. Supporters may see it as a targeted move. Opponents may see it as accountability. And this is where the tension comes in. Some Fulani community leaders reportedly believe that the current situation could strain the relationship between northern political elites and the presidency. They argue that unity must be protected and that consultation should happen before major steps are taken. But others are saying something different. They are saying that Nigeria must move forward, and if there are investigations, they should follow due process without fear of favoritism. You see how complex this is? This is not just about two individuals. This is about trust, power balance, and political stability. Now let us look at President Tinubu's position. Since assuming office, his administration has focused on economic reforms, subsidy removal, a currency restructuring, and fiscal adjustments. These reforms have brought both praise and criticism. Many Nigerians are feeling economic pressure. So politically, this is already a sensitive time. If strong regional figures begin to distance themselves, it could affect political calculations ahead of future elections. Politics never sleeps. Even when it looks calm, strategies are being planned quietly. But let us calm down and think carefully. Nigeria is bigger than any individual politician. Institutions matter. The rule of law matters. If investigations are happening, they must be transparent. If there are misunderstandings, dialogue must be encouraged. At this point, what Nigerians need is clarity, not rumors, stability, not panic. And this is why I always say, before reacting emotionally, wait for official communication. Now, politically speaking, northern support has always been critical in national elections. The Fulani community, as part of the broader northern demographic, plays an influential role in voting patterns and political mobilization. If there is truly a withdrawal of support, it would signal serious political negotiations happening behind the scenes. But sometimes, statements of withdrawal are strategic. They can be pressure tactics. They They can be negotiation tools. In Nigerian politics, public statements are sometimes part of a larger chess game. Let me explain that clearly. When leaders feel sidelined, they speak loudly. When they want attention, they issue strong statements. When they want negotiation, they create political heat. That does not automatically mean permanent separation. Politics is about interests. Interests change. On alliances shift. Now let us talk about the possible implications. If northern blocs begin to distance themselves from the presidency, it could reshape political alignments ahead of 2027. Opposition parties would watch closely. Internal party structures would react. Governors would hold meetings. Stakeholders would start consultations. But remember something very important. Public political tension does not always translate to actual collapse of alliances. Many times issues are resolved quietly behind closed doors. So what should Nigerians focus on right now? Focus on peace. Focus on verified information. Focus on national unity. Nigeria has faced political storms before. We have seen disagreements between powerful figures before. But the system has continued. So, and I want to say this clearly. Speculation can create unnecessary fear. Let us avoid spreading unverified claims. Let us promote responsible discussions. If you value balanced reporting without sensational language, please like this video and subscribe. It really helps more people get informed in a calm and professional way. Now, another angle to consider is legal procedure. If any former official is invited for questioning or investigation, that does not automatically mean guilt. Due process must take place. Courts must decide. Evidence must be presented. In democracies, institutions are stronger when procedures are respected. Also, regional politics in Nigeria is sensitive. Leaders must handle communication carefully to avoid misunderstanding among communities. Nigeria's strength lies in its diversity. When tension rises, dialogue must increase. Let us also talk about economic impact. Political uncertainty can affect investor confidence. Markets do not like instability, so it is important that leaders across regions reassure the public and international partners that Nigeria remains stable. So far, there is no official declaration of political breakdown. What we are seeing is reaction, discussion, and speculation. And that is why I urge everyone, stay calm. Nigeria's democracy is still evolving. Disagreements will happen. Power struggles will happen. But institutions must guide the process.